The Eurovision Song Contest 2026 is now complete. We just watched an historic moment as Bulgaria came out of nowhere at like 8% in the odds to win and took the win, not just by a little bit, but by a lot. She got almost, I think maybe it was 300 points more than the second runner up, which was Israel. We'll get to that in a minute. But yes, Bulgaria has won for the first time in 70 years. They've never won the contest because it's the 70th anniversary, which means Bulgaria will likely be hosting the Eurovision Song Contest in 2027, which is a huge upset for Finland and Australia and those that betted on them, like me. But it's super, super exciting. And Bangaranga is also the #1 song on TikTok. And this is the first time in 9 years that both the jury winner and the televote winner was the same. You're about to see my live reaction to the televote results, and then, I'm telling you, my heart was in my throat the whole time. And then we'll discuss stuff right after that, or maybe we should just discuss it now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll decide. But I'm ridiculous, and I hope you are too. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is Authentically Ridiculous. I am Jeremy Androsov, and I'm not going to cut up my video in terms of, like, I add the cutaways. This is just a strict reaction one. I've decided, because I did record myself watching the results live from the televote. I'm going to put that at the end of the video, so if you guys want to see that, I will put a timestamp below so you can get to that. I just want to talk about a few things first. Another contest that my heart was in my throat. It was the same as last year. Let's get the elephant out of the room. I have nothing wrong with Israeli people. Nothing. Nothing wrong with Jewish people. Nothing like that. The government, the country, like there's problems there. You have to admit there's problems there with the war. There's problems with the United States government. There's problem with the Russian government. There's problems with North Korea's government. There's problems all over the place. Do I think that Noam, and I hope I pronounced his name right, should have been booed? No. I understand why people are doing it, but he's a performer. He's there just living out a dream like everybody else is, and he should have the right to do that. Should Israel be participating in the contest? I don't think so. Not under the current circumstances. It's nothing against the Israeli people, and it's fine to not agree with the government or what the country's doing, but it's not okay to keep attacking Israeli people or Palestinian people. All right? My worry in my reaction watching Israel at #1 for the longest time is the same as last year, same as before. What would happen to the contest? First of all, there's no way that Israel would have been allowed to host it. There's just no way. It would have to do something similar to when Ukraine won in 2022, and the UK stepped in to host. So it would have been in Europe, like the rest of it anyway, one of the other countries. Germany probably. I think a lot of countries would have pulled out. I'm not sure where this leaves things for 2027. I'm not sure if Spain, Netherlands, Iceland, Slovenia, or Ireland will be back. Will the EBU kick Israel out? Will there be some sort of miracle that happens that changes things? Will Palestine be allowed in? Will Kazakhstan and Canada join? Who knows? The contest for 2026 just ended, and we should be talking about really good things, and I want to focus on the positive, but I just wanted to get that part out of the way. Israel came second. Good for them. The song was nice. It wasn't political, the song this year. Like, people could argue that there was, in the past 2 years, something political about it. There's nothing political about this one. It was a generally nice song. He performed it well. Bulgaria is the real story here. 8% in the odds, I think, to maybe win, and nobody saw it coming. Nobody really saw it coming. It sort of came into the conversation a little bit, once we saw some of the performances and stuff. And I think what really propelled it is Dara, not only this song is the biggest song out of this year's class on TikTok, but she sold it. Her and her dancers really, really sold it this year. Her performance was legendary, really. That amount of choreography and singing, that's pretty damn good for anybody. And I think very deserved. Not one of my favorite songs, but amazing comeback for Bulgaria. Historical in the sense that Bulgaria has never won, and now they've won their first contest. I went into it today thinking that Australia was going to be a country that also would win for the first time ever. Australia came fourth, Finland came sixth. Those were the two odds favorites. Denmark came seventh. So the odds have been wrong pretty much a couple of years in a row now. This is interesting. This is amazing. This is really, really amazing. So brava to Dara. She looked so shocked. Well-deserved win. She started performing in the green room, like for her last performance, which was great. I'm a little worried people are going to take JJ's reaction out of context because he kept saying, bitch, bitch. That's a gay thing to do. That's what we do. You say, bitch. You know, he was happy for her. Her reaction, she was just stunned. I don't think she took it as a bad way. I think she was just stunned. But I could see the press running with that, you know. Anyway, we got so many gifts from this Eurovision. We really, really did. Linda Lampanius, amazing lady, very sweet, played a 245-year-old violin live on stage. Pete, his vocals were outstanding. People were worried. He delivered. Sweden, Felicia, her vocals, amazing. Choreography, great. She reportedly fainted after the jury show last night, or after the rehearsals, but she was in top form today. Delta, absolutely amazing vocals. Brought Australia back into the conversation after 2 non-qualifications. Coming in fourth, amazing. She borrowed Beyonce's Lift. That's what she was on. Australia and Finland, to me, were still my personal winners. But absolutely outstanding. Romania, also coming back to the contest. Bulgaria and Romania, 2 countries that weren't even in the conversation last year. They weren't even in the contest last year. Look at this. Top 5 finishes. And the other country, Moldova, 8th place, top 10. All 3 countries returning this year in the top 10. That's how you do it. That's amazing. Bulgaria, 516 points. 200 and some odd more. Was it 200 more? Than Israel. Amazing. Bulgaria, Israel, Romania, Australia, and Italy. I thought France would do better than Italy, but Italy was my bottom of the top 4, just like last year, but people liked Italy's. Finland in 6th, Denmark in 7th, Moldova 8th, Ukraine 9th, Greece 10th. I think Greece finishing 10th was a bit of a surprise to some people. I don't know if I see it as a surprise. It was a fun song. It fits right in there with Rim Tim Tagi Dim, Espresso Macchiato, Cha Cha Cha. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh, Europapa. He's like one of the fun songs this year. France, Monroe did really, really well. I'm surprised she only got 14 points from the Televote. But she's 17. She's got her whole career ahead of her. Daniel, too, from Czechia. The camera. Austria, 2024. Switzerland, 2025. And now Czechia, 2026. What is going on with the cameras? The production was a little janky this year. The hosts were kind of cringy, especially Michael. I love cringy. I'm cringy. But sometimes there's a bit of a line. And I don't know. It was cringy. It was a little janky. Was it Turin 2022 style janky? I don't know about that, but it was still like a little all over the place. Poland. Wow. Alicia, amazing vocals. Albania, again, made me tear up. Absolutely. Norway, finished much higher than most people thought. A lot of people figured Norway would come in the bottom, but nope. Norway finished mid-table 14. Very Freddie Mercury vibes. Croatia, 15th place. Oh, amazing. Beautiful song. Absolutely outstanding. Still get shivers from it. Czechia, Daniel should have gotten higher. He should have gotten higher points. The camera work today screwed him over, and he should have been allowed to perform again. It's not fair. But because he delivered vocally perfect, I think that's why they didn't bother having him do it again. Still, just, I'm so sad for him. But he's young, just like Monroe. They're going to do amazing things in their career. This is a great platform for them. Serbia, I got to hand it to them. I mean, not my favorite, as I've said many times before on here, but they did a great job. They delivered. They delivered really, really well. Malta, Aiden, hey, also did better than I thought. 12 points from a couple of countries. That's amazing. And he finally lived out his dream to go to Eurovision, so I'm so happy for him for that. Cyprus. Okay, I was really hard on Antigone on my last video, and I still think rightfully so for that, but she came back in spades. She delivered. The jury's show must have gone good, and she's just gotten better every single performance. Today was her best performance, so very, very good job, Antigone, for Cyprus. Are we surprised that Greece and Cyprus gave each other 12 points? Are we surprised that Greece and Cyprus also gave each other the points in the televote as well as the... Anyway, block voting. It is what it is. Sweden, I am shocked. I love this song. It is my favorite personal song to sing this year. I thought her stage show was amazing. We're right up there in my top 5 stage shows. I love Sweden this year, my number 2 overall. I think that Sweden should have gotten much better than this. She was sick yesterday. I think she was amazing. Belgium, good job. I was talking with my friend while watching it, and I'm like, okay, do you understand what she's saying? I don't know. Weakest performance, I think, personally, in terms of understanding the vocals. Like, she was singing in English. But even my friend was like, is she singing English? It was really hard to tell at the beginning, like in the verses. Chorus was fine, but the verses, I don't know. But okay, great. I mean, it did well with some of the juries and the televote. Lithuania, I was watching and I'm like, Lithuania and UK are getting 0 points, and then UK got 1 point and Lithuania was getting 0 from the jury, and finally Lithuania got 12 points from the televote and some points from one of the juries, so that's good. His performance today was a little off. It was very theatrical, very theater kid. I think he chose to be offbeat a little bit. Sometimes that works. I don't know about this point, but Germany, 12 points. I'm not surprised. The performance was great. The song, no, again, I'm on fire, fire, you're a liar, liar. Just such a basic rhyming scheme. I don't know. It was fine. Austria, it's the host country thing. At least they didn't get 0 points like Zoe did, but they got lower than Switzerland did last year. Switzerland was on the left side of the board. And United Kingdom, I'm so glad they got at least 1 point from the juries. But come on, you guys. This song is everything the UK has wanted. They wanted a very British feel or something a little more cultural. Other countries wanted that culture in there. England, I mean, they're in the UK. It was a very British song, very British. And he's a new dad. He brought his energy. It was great. It was different. It was a risk. But the UK just can't seem to get it. And they never send any of their big stars. Look at Australia. Australia sent Delta this year. If they sent Ed Sheeran or, I don't know, Adele, if they wanted to, I mean, but I don't think it would be a career ender. I really don't. I don't. It would help them out. Sendu Tada Hikaru, I've said this many times. She lives in the UK now. People know her. She's got a fandom. Kingdom Hearts, Neon Genesis Evangelion. She just did another one, released a brand new song, and I can't think of the name of the series that it's from. She's big. She's huge. Pair her up with Rina Sawayama. Have Rina Sawayama go. I don't know. Do something. Like, people that bitch about the UK not doing well, and then they don't come out and support them. They bitch when there's not enough risk being taken, and then they bitch when there is a risk being taken. You can't have it both ways. And his own delegation left him by himself yesterday. Kudos to the Danish head of delegation that invites Sam to go and sit with him yesterday. Like, it's a crock. What the UK people are saying. Like, it's not fair. You know what? If you can do better, then step up. Represent your country. Like, come on. You don't understand what it's like to be up there on stage. I don't understand what it's like to be on a Eurovision stage myself, but I know what it's like to be a performer. I'm not well known, but I've been up on stage in front of like 3,000 people. I've been on television and stuff before, and I know what the nerves can do to you. But you know what? Sam was an amazing representative. Look, Mom, no computer. Great job. Great job to everybody that was on there. I've been critical of some people before, and you know what? The criticalness comes from my own tastes, my own bias. But you know what? Every single one of them has been on that stage. I haven't. Neither have most of the people that are commenting on things. Commentators, ESC Gabe, Tom, whoever. We all do this for love. They're much bigger than I am, of course. They have a much bigger audience draw. But at the same time, like, none of us have performed on stage. And we do this from love, from a place of love, because we love this contest. And we want to see it continue. And I think that the artists this year have behaved in such a better way than the fans have in a long time. They have all been inclusive of each other. All of the artists. And it is plainly fucking ridiculous that the fandom is blowing up and going off on each other and oh, this is shit, blah, 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 blah. You know what? No. That's not what this is about. Eurovision is about unifying people. It is about united by music. Yes, there's issues. There's political issues. There's things going on. But let these artists perform and let them enjoy their moments of glory. My lowest ranked one, Serbia. Lavina, great job. You guys are amazing. You put on a fantastic show. Screamo is not my thing. But you know what? You delivered. Everybody delivered. So I don't want to hear any more of this bitching from the fandom that, you know, things, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, come on. Just enjoy it. What an amazing contest. Look at all the gifts we got this year. The jury and Televote, again, they matched up. First time in 9 years. Amazing. Linda with her 245-year-old violin. Delta, amazing performance. Saren and his amazing performance. Everybody did so well. Moldova, you know, the televote, the first really big result in the televote scoring when they were announcing it. Moldova. Satoshi was so happy. You know, Sal was crying when he finished performing for Italy. I don't know if it was because his voice cracked a little, but look at him. He still made it top 5. Like, this is so amazing. My heart goes out to Czechia because they were done the dirtiest of everybody in the grand final. I will say that. I mean, technical difficulties happen, but still, just anyway, I'm just yattering on. I'm sorry, guys. I'd love to chat with you guys more. Please feel free to write responses down below, and you know, let me know what you thought of Eurovision this year and where we are with the results. I'm excited for next year. Going to Bulgaria. Bulgaria having a chance to showcase their country. It's exciting. And congratulations to DARA and your song Bangaranga. Again, not my personal cup of tea, but hey, the public and the juries voted, and you put on an amazing show, as did everybody else. So without further ado, I will now play my live reaction if you guys want to watch it, and if you don't want to, that's totally fine. I'm Jeremy Androsov. I'm ridiculous, and I hope you are too. I'm the Bangaranga. So they don't even bother asking Martin Green. Austria. Whew, here we go, guys. This is... Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Okay, United Kingdom, please get something more than 0. At least you have 1. But still.
With United Kingdom. After the audience vote, you have received 0 points.
He's got 1 point, though.
Well, that doesn't mean that no one voted for you.
Poor Sam.
Absolutely not. It just means that you didn't make it into the top 10 in any of the voting countries.
Absolutely.
Well, should we move on to the next country? This is going to be Lithuania.
At least no country this year, period, has 0 points. Everybody has at least 1, which is great.
12 points.
Okay. They got 12 points from the televote. That's good. Aw, poor Lionsica.
Germany is next. Germany has received 0 points.
Oh, same as UK. But she's got 12 from the jury. I forget which jury gave them 12.
We're gonna move on
I just watched it.
country, and this is going to be
Sweden.
Sweden. The
Big
audience
points. Come
in the
on.
room has awarded you 16 points.
Aw, poor Felicia. But still pretty decent. Not a top 10 finish for Sweden this year, though.
We're moving over to Belgium. The audience has awarded you 0 points.
3 zeros. There were 4 zeros in 2021, weren't there? Are we going to see that again?
Let me explain again. For some, hearing 0 points might come as a bit.
Bottom 5 are
Explain it one more
Belgium,
time.
Lithuania, Germany, Austria, and United Kingdom.
People voted for you, and you absolutely have their love, that's for sure. You just didn't make it into the top 10 in any voting country.
I'm so glad that they reiterate that because people get that so confused every year. Thank you. If the hosts are a little
Serbia.
cringy,
The audience has
but they are making a point to announce this, and I'm so happy that they are. So happy that they are.
52 points.
Okay. That's high in my opinion. But people liked it, so that's good. It's just not my thing.
Cyprus, and the audience has given you 34 points.
She did much better tonight than she did at the semifinal. I say tonight knowing that it's like mid-afternoon right now where I am, but it's tonight for them. Okay.
Moldova is next.
This should be a high
Points are
televote point, I think.
audience.
100 and something maybe? Yeah.
183.
Nice. They're in the lead now. Good from Moldova.
That means
Wow.
we have a new leader.
Very good from Moldova. Very good from Moldova. Wow. Highest points they've had in a while. Good job, you guys. Good job. Wow.
Welcome to Croatia now, and
This is such a beautiful entry. I hope that they get good amounts. Come on, come on, come on.
71
Oh, that's nice. Okay, okay. They're above Serbia.
Ukraine is next. You have been awarded
Beautiful entry as well, too. 100 and something.
167
They're the new leader. The points are all over the place. Oh, they're not the new leader. Oh, they're just under Moldova. Interesting. So if Moldova wins, or Bulgaria wins, or Australia wins, it's new countries all around. That would be really neat.
received
Such a pretty song, too.
from the audience
Less than 100, probably.
85
Okay.
points.
Nice. That's still a lot. You know, the points are spread out this year. That should make people really happy. That should make people really happy.
Now
Romania.
Romania.
Romania. You know, I would probably trip over my words too. I do when I'm hosting stuff. It just happens.
Giving you
It's a lot of nerves when you're up there. 100 and something. Oh, no.
232 points.
Wow. She's the new leader. Okay. Very interesting.
And Romania is currently
Which would also be a new country to go to if they win. Wow.
Next one up is Greece.
Greece is going to be huge as well. Is it going to be bigger than them, though?
And you got from the audience 147 points.
Nice job. Not first, but under Ukraine. Fourth. Okay. So far. One under Ukraine. Good job, though.
we continue. Malta.
Will Malta get a high
How
point
many points
spread?
is Malta getting from the audience? 8 points.
Okay. Aw, poor Aiden. But I don't think he should have finished under Serbia.
We're now gonna have a look at Czechia. How many points did they receive from the audience?
I don't know. Their camera work, they got screwed over by that.
9 points.
Oh, Daniel. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Now we're waiting for the points for Norway. The audience has given you 19 points.
Okay. This one, we'll see what happens, guys.
Going to Israel. The audience has awarded you 220 points.
Okay, so they're the new leader. To be, I guess that's kind of expected.
Israel has taken the lead.
Well, there's booing.
We are moving on with Poland.
Divisiveness.
And the audience has awarded you 17 points.
Okay. Please be big for Finland or
Next
Italy.
one up is Italy. The audience vote for Italy is 147
Nice. Good
points.
job, Italy. 281. Okay, the last one's now.
Countries have already received their points. Only 5
Excuse me.
remain. Let's check the scoreboard before we reveal the final.
This is so nerve-wracking.
Israel is currently in the lead, but Bulgaria, Australia, Denmark, France, and Finland are still waiting for their audience points, and each and every one of those countries can still overtake Israel to win the Eurovision Song Contest.
Excuse me.
Well, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. The next country to
They're doing a good
receive
job
their
trying to
audience
keep it
points
under control.
is Finland.
Please be big for Finland. These are the
The
odds
audience
winners,
has awarded
but we'll
you
see. Oh.
138 points.
Nice for Finland. They didn't win. They're fourth so far.
We're moving over to La France.
It's so nerve-wracking, my goodness. More than 50 points. They only got 50 last year.
14
Oh
points.
my god, really? Poor France.
Next up is Denmark. How many points will you get from the audience?
Oh, this is so nerve-wracking, you guys. They're tied with Australia right now.
The audience has given you 78 points.
Ah.
Now only 3 countries remain in the race. Israel is currently in the lead. And Bulgaria and Australia, who are still waiting for their points. They could still overtake the current leader.
Well, do you remember? 4 hours ago I said that this night was going to change the life of one of the artists.
Oh my god.
Well, I was wrong. Tonight changes many more lives because even if you don't win, you still made it to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest. And before that, you won your national selection. Hopes and dreams, sweat and tears are the cores of the Eurovision Song Contest. The biggest live music event in the world, an event that has been writing a new chapter every year for 70 years and will continue to do so in the future. That is what it means to be united by music. There are no losers tonight, that's for sure.
It's gonna be Australia or Bulgaria, maybe.
That didn't take part tonight. We miss you, but you're always
Oh, this is so nerve-wracking, you guys.
Okay,
Given the
everyone,
political situation in Israel, if they win, it's not gonna be good.
The next country to receive their audience points is Australia.
Please, something over 300. Please.
The audience has awarded you
Ah.
122 points.
Nice job, Australia. Good try. It's up to Bulgaria. They need 130 something.
only one country left to receive their points from the audience. That means that the Eurovision trophy will go to one of these 2 countries tonight.
It's either the current leader Israel or
Probably Bulgaria.
receive their audience
Bulgaria, I don't think has hosted before. I think most people are hoping for Bulgaria,
See the
but
heart on the left,
who knows?
that stands for 343 points for Israel, and the heart on the right for Bulgaria will now go up depending on the amount of points they receive.
I really hope Bulgaria wins.
already that Bulgaria needs at least 140 points.
This is so nerve-wracking.
Of a tie. The country that received more points from the audience wins.
Which would be Bulgaria.
Are you ready? The winner
Or would it be?
of the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 is
Excuse me. Yes! Holy shit! Holy shit! Bulgaria has just won for the first time ever by a landslide. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, collective sighs of relief from everybody. Again, Israel, the song was good. The performance was good. Given the situation of the government and what's happened, I'm happy that it's not going to Israel. But Bangaranga is not my favorite song, but I am relieved, as I am sure a lot of other people are, that Bulgaria won. Holy shit. Still, Noam, you did a wonderful job. Everybody did a wonderful job. This is insane. Is this Bulgaria's win? The first win? I think it is. Let me just check. No, this is their first time. Bulgaria has made history. This is their first time winning. They have been gone from the contest for the last few years. What a way to come back. What a way to come back. This is nuts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh my God. This is nuts, you guys. Sorry, I'm just, I mean, so Bangaranga was the number one song on TikTok from this year. Unlike Snap, which came 20th in 2022 and was the number one song on TikTok, this one is the number one song from Eurovision this year. Oh my God. So Bulgaria next year. Wow. First time ever. First time ever win for Bulgaria. Good job, Bulgaria. Oh my God.
Congratulations, it's Bangaranga time.
Good job for them. Okay. Good job.